Welcome to My Worst Date. I'm Cassie.
I'm Keegan.
I'm Christina. And boy, I've been holding this in. I have a bone to pick with you ladies.
Uh-oh.
what?
Oh, shit. Wow.
I'm scared.
Way to come correct.
Really?
So-
Like, the
Morning.
morning's so hot. Like,
So
we didn't even
hot.
say that this was the shorty. Like, nothing. We're
No.
just... Okay.
When I came over the other day for your birthday,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
we left. So beforehand, I had gone to Ulta. I had gone to Gelson's. I forget, like a few other places. So I had done stuff all day
Oh, no.
and then came straight over to your place.
Yeah.
When we left, it was kind of warm outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I spread my legs in the car
No.
and I noticed a very cool breeze
No.
where I
There
shouldn't
shouldn't
feel.
be?
I was wearing overalls, right?
I don't know where
Honey.
this is going. I'm scared.
The entire crotch of my pants was wide the fuck open.
I
I
didn't
did not
know.
No.
I didn't. You,
I would have never let
Christina,
you.
do you really think either one of us would have
Never.
seen
The
that?
whole cooch was just
You know what?
out.
You know what? I
Full
take
beefing.
umbrage. I take umbrage to us being
Yeah,
blamed for this.
no.
When you were with Eric all day.
Exactly.
I was in Ulta with the cooch out
Oh, no,
at
ma'am.
Gelson's.
Oh, and listen, Gelson's has a way of making you feel poor.
Inferior.
Yeah.
Oh, like
100%.
always.
Absolutely.
100% of the time.
Like, the door, when it opens up, is like, do you belong
Yeah.
here?
Oh my God. Yeah. Seriously. And
He
I go there
knows.
quite often because it's close
Yeah.
to my house, even though everything costs $8,000. I'm like, it's convenient. So I go there quite often, and I've just had to put it away. I'm just like, look, get in, get out. Don't pay attention to anybody
make eye
looking at you,
contact.
because like they will take one look at you and know that you are
You're
not in
not.
their tax bracket.
Nope.
They know immediately. So yeah, look,
You don't belong here, do you?
having the coochie coo out at
Full on.
Gelson's.
And I was wearing one of those, you remember the underwear place that sponsored us a while back?
Yeah.
So I had to sheer
no.
panties. So I was full on, just,
Oh.
yeah.
I mortified. It was a whole like this
Oh,
big.
Let me
No.
say,
How?
if we didn't see it,
Nobody else
they
saw
probably
it.
didn't
Okay.
see it.
Definitely
either.
not.
Like, because yeah, we would have noticed.
I would have said something
just
for
up,
sure.
just up in the car, like just spread, and I was like, not supposed to feel a breeze there.
Oh, no.
We've all been there. I mean, not there,
Oh.
but
Not exactly that.
but always like something like we've all been in that like embarrassing. You find out later. One time, I was at work, and I was in my early 20s, like
Yeah.
early to mid 20s. And I was back when I was still wearing like office wear to my corporate job, thinking like, yes,
Yeah.
I was like in a wiggle pencil skirt
Hashtag
and
girl boss.
heels.
Love it.
Right. I
Love
was
it.
in my Mad Men era.
Yes.
Love it.
And I was like fixing something in the break room. Guy I'd never seen before. Really good looking guy. Like
Yeah.
he was like, think like reggae, what's his name from Bridgerton? That kind of vibe.
Oh,
Hot.
God.
Like he was
damn.
hot, right? And he was kind of like,
Regé Jean?
you know, how are you? Right? Yes. Yeah. You know, kind of, I was getting coffee. He was at the sink. He was kind of a little flirty. And I was like, you know, okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm in my pencil skirt. I feel like I look hot. And so I got my coffee and like did the walk away. You
Yes.
know, like you do the walk away and you like, and you're like, I got him. I got him. I got back to my desk. The back of my pencil skirt was unzipped, like all the way unzipped. Like I was like, oh,
He saw your butthole.
God. Yeah, you could see my underwear. I was like at work. And I was feeling myself. I thought I looked smoking.
It's when it always happens.
Oh,
it's the universe
no.
being like,
Check yourself.
Check.
girl.
You're-
Stay humble.
Bitch, be humble. Bitch, be
Sit down.
humble.
Sit down.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
These are the
Never
things-
wear that skirt again. Never wore it
Never.
again. The,
No, fuck
the
that
zipper was
skirt.
broken. I
No.
never wore it again.
You're like,
Fuck
no.
that skirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
God.
God.
That's so funny that you had that embarrassing moment, because I had two embarrassing moments this week. One was involving one of our listeners on our fucking Instagram. I was going through like our Instagram, like reading messages, and one of our Instagram, and I'm going to call her out, Winona. That's her name, right?
I think so.
I was like, as soon as I
You
said it, I was
sent
like,
it,
right?
yeah.
Oh my God. I literally, I thought I was just like, I scrolled up and I was like, went to scroll off and it accidentally hit the like FaceTime thing or whatever. I was like, oh! So I'm like panic sweating.
And there's no easy way to end it. No, there isn't.
Why?
Because I've done that on accident before.
Listeners think we're FaceTiming them.
Yes, wait. This isn't. No, it doesn't end there, Christina. So then later that night, I'm going through my call log on my fucking phone, and it was like, what? What? I said, I'm like in my mind, I'm like, what's this fucking Instagram thing? So I touch it, and it fucking starts it out.
Yeah.
Again.
You called her like 3 times.
I was like, God damn it. I was like, oh my God. I was freaking out. I'm like trying to, I'm like sweating. I'm like, well, I'll never sleep. Never sleeping again.
I've done that on Instagram, and it's always with strangers. It's never with like somebody that you know. And I did the same thing with like a stranger.
What if it was like your ex's new partner?
No, never.
What if you did that?
No.
Would you just like crawl in a hole?
Yes.
Oh, I would delete deleting my Instagram. Yeah,
I would delete the entire account.
We're
I
done.
would like imagine if I was like,
Permanent.
ladies,
Permanently. You're like yes.
ladies, what if I was like, so you know our Instagram account? She gone.
Yeah, she's gone. I'm sorry.
Gone.
We have to start over. We have to start over.
So that's only one of 2 things that happened to me this week. Thank God I'm having a good week, because the second thing, okay, so we have our apartments are shaped like a C, and the pool is right in the middle. It's like the pool is like the focal point. So we have a corner window where my cat and my dog love to sit and like manage the pool, lifeguard it.
Yeah.
And so my cat was laying there. He's in the sun, basking in the sun with his little fat jammy leg laying out. And he's like super cute and all stretched out. And I was like, ooh, look at that gam. I'm like, look at that sexy little gam.
I love pet people. Like, we are the weirdest people,
are.
especially when we think we're not being listened to.
Oh,
yeah. We say
my
the weirdest
husband was
shit.
in the room, so I didn't really care too much. I didn't think about it. I'm just like, look,
he doesn't count.
Sexy Cam. I was like, look at this little sexy Cam with your little sexy son in your wags. Aren't you the cutest little thing? I look out the fucking window. My like 20-something male like neighbor is like literally outside sunning himself. Oh my God.
Right.
And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
he's a good looking guy too.
And he's a dancer.
Yeah. So he has
nice scams.
Nice scams.
I mean,
he does.
Objectively nice scams.
I'm not trying to hit on you, sir.
No.
But you yeah.
So he's just laying out
Just
there.
answer,
while
dancer
and you're probably thinking, what the fuck is this crazy ass neighbor lady? Oh my God. It was so fucking embarrassing.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious. I love it.
Welcome to our week.
Yeah, you know, Mercury is in retrograde.
It just started, right?
Yeah,
Well,
just
we're
started.
Just hitting it.
It's eclipse season right now. Like, things are the planets are doing.
But I've been
weird
feeling
shit.
great. I told you the other day.
Yeah.
I've written 3 different journals. I've put out like 5 different versions because I'm like, I wrote a book journal.
Well, I Googled it because I was like, Mercury is in, or not Mercury, the eclipse is in Aries right now. And so I was like, what does that do to an Aries? And it's like, you might be feeling more energetic right now. And I was like, well, there you go.
I need
There
some
you
of
have it.
that.
I was following my ADD like path, right? That ADHD joy.
You gotta ride
thing.
that wave. You gotta know how to make it work for you.
Yeah. This is like, I sent it to him originally because I was like, what a good idea would it be to like write a journal like that, you know. I love journaling. And so like especially like a guided journal. I don't love to just write in a notebook. But I love like something that prompts me.
That is so funny to me because I'm a write in the notebook kind of person because I'm and you are too. It's like a don't tell me what to do thing where I'm like, I don't want a guided journal. First of all, how dare you tell me what to do?
Exactly. I want the blank page.
Yeah.
Let me go where I want to go.
Yeah. Well, mine are more like, okay, so the book journal I did was like, you know, favorite quotes. It wasn't like, what was this? It was more of like here's where you put your favorite quotes. Here's where you can put.
Book journals are different. Yeah.
At any rate, I did like, it was like, I just did so much this week. I was just feeling my life. I was in for it. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finally feel like recovered from, but it's been a heck of a year so far.
Yeah.
I have a good would you rather then.
Okay.
Based off of that and based off of another shame receipt you have.
Okay.
Would you rather
Okay.
accidentally bump into your current partner's ex in a grocery store or accidentally call them from your Instagram account?
Run into them.
Run into them 100%.
Because that's an accident. I mean, both are accidents, but it's like if you call them, that means that you were
looking, you were snooping.
You were seeking them out.
You're caught with your hand in the cookie jar, and that's unacceptable.
Oh, no. The way I fear, because sometimes I will go and snoop, not on like exes or whatever, but I will go and snoop on, I'll go snoop on people who like I'm not friends with or whatever. And the way I am so careful, like the way my finger, like I'm like slide.
So you don't actually like
slide, because I don't want to accidentally double tap. No accidental double taps over here. No. Okay. Because I that is one of the most embarrassing things. And I've had it happen in the reverse where I'm like, this person hasn't spoken to me in a decade and they liked a picture from like 3 months ago. Yeah. So I'm like, they were snooping on me and I feel very self-satisfied. I don't want to give the other person
that's self-satisfied.
that same feeling of satisfaction. No.
I love this. It's so funny.
I love that we all do it, but no one wants to like be caught. You know,
no one
all
wants to be caught doing it. Yeah, it's not a good look.
Anybody who's like, I don't snoop at all.
Oh,
I'm like,
come on.
Bull.
What do you do with your life? You fucking bore.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You're so boring.
You sound fun.
Nice people are so annoying.
Oh, the worst. Honestly,
truly.
The worst.
I like nice people.
That person that comes up and it's like, maybe we shouldn't talk about blah blah. I'm like,
are you on that kick this week?
Oh, okay. All right, Susan. You guys want to take 5 and we'll come back with stories?
Yes.
Cool.
And we're back.
Okay. So we got this one written in. The subject is Goat Boy.
Oh no!
Are you guys ready?
I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready.
Leave the goats alone. I feel like they always get like roped into the weirdest shit. Like leave them alone.
They're so cute. I do love baby goats.
Weird
especially.
eyes, but yes, they're very cute.
Okay. So she says, one time my high school boyfriend, who I was madly in love with at the time, told me he had planned an all-day date for us on a Saturday. 16-year-old me was absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah. I showed up at his house in my best date clothes, beaming ear to ear, so excited to see what he had planned. I mean, who doesn't love having a date planned for them? He lived on quite a bit of land, and he told me to meet him out back in his backyard. And on the walk out there, I was playing all the scenarios in my head of what this could possibly entail.
Dinner, right? He's all set up.
A picnic, you know, yeah. Well, anything I came up with in my head was truly never farther from what I actually encountered. I see him standing there with painting supplies, a toolbox, and a stack of wood beams. He's dressed in messy jeans, boots, and a flannel.
You should have prepared me for this.
You have to tell me if we are doing something that involves me to be in like
ugly
painting clothes.
Yes. Well, he ran over to me and told me, oh, so ecstatically, that for our date, we would be building and painting a fence in his backyard. For
you
his
did
goats.
not bring me over here for manual labor.
To do your chores, which he got signed by his parents.
What is that? Huck Finn? He's gonna Huck Finn me?
Yeah, yes.
Get the fuck out of here with
This
this.
is so fun painting this fence.
It's a date. If I call it a date, then it's fun.
And I love this shit, to be honest with you. Would be down, but I need preparation.
You need to be told ahead of time.
I did not come wearing painting clothes.
I came in cute shit. Because I thought
an all-day date, fuck you.
Yeah.
Oh, an all-day chores.
I'm so mad. Yeah, I'm like, do not.
Your dad asked you to do this thing, and so now you were like, I bet I can rip my girlfriend in to help me.
He told me that he was preparing for the birth of his new baby goat and needed to make sure they had plenty of room to roam free.
Super cute, but
while I guess this is a nice gesture for the goats, I, on the other hand, stood there baffled at this romantic date day planned for us. He looked at me and said, well, you want to start with the paint or the hammering? In my head, I was like, well, neither. But the people pleaser, high school, madly in love, picked up the paintbrush and walked over to an empty fence he had already made progress on and started painting away. Whole time, I couldn't help but cuss out my boyfriend and his darn goats under my breath while I sadly stroked away at what felt like the world's longest fence. When he came up to periodically check on me, he said he couldn't imagine a better way to spend a Saturday.
I can.
What, am I 30?
Like,
he's just like, I'm 16 years old, bitch. I can think of a ton of better ways to spend my Saturday.
After putting in long hours of work with sweat dripping down my back, he brought out sandwiches he had made where all the contents of the sandwiches were cut into heart shapes. And the sandwich was made up of cheese, lettuce, and slices of red bell pepper.
No. As a vegetarian, no.
Sandwich.
It's not enough.
That ain't a sandwich.
We've been working. What are you doing?
Once we ate our sad sandwiches, he got very serious and told me he had something to ask me. Will you come watch the live birth of my new goat?
Oh.
Nope.
No.
No.
What in the 4-H is happening?
There is something wrong with him. Like, what? I get it that like 16-year-olds are clueless in general. Like they are fucking clueless. They don't know how shit works.
Yeah.
I get it, but I'm also like, in what universe did you think that this would be something that I'd be like super down to do? Yeah. Like find your girlfriend at 4-H because
honestly,
there are people who are into that. It ain't me.
It ain't me. No. Then yes, a week later, I got a wake up call at 8 a.m. from a frantic goat lover saying it was time and the new baby goat was coming. Being the dedicated girlfriend I tried to be, I got dressed and attended the live birth of this baby goat.
Call me when the baby goat is cleaned up.
Yeah.
Call me like 2 days hence.
I want to visit the baby goat.
I would love to play with that
want
baby
to
goat.
see it.
I don't want to see it come.
I don't want to see it goopy.
What am I, David Attenborough? No.
No.
I'm not interested.
No, and I feel like they always, because when you would go to like, I'm sure you guys went to like county fairs or whatever in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah. We have
Often
4-H.
like there would be like, this cow is giving birth right now. Do you want to come? And people would go in and watch.
No.
And I'm like,
I'd be like, ma'am, do you guys mind?
not
What
interested.
is this, a teaching school? Can I?
Yeah. I'm also like that poor
Teaching
cow.
hospital.
No privacy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Doesn't
like,
want-
what is this?
Everybody gawking at it.
No.
And they like pulled it out with like chains and no. 'Cause then sometimes they have to do that to get them to come out.
You guys,
I'm serious.
things I didn't need to know
Sorry.
today.
Yeah, they gotta pull them. Yeah.
What? I wonder what
As the only person
technical
who's given
name.
birth here, I would like to. I wouldn't know
No.
none of that.
No. None of
Sorry.
that. So she says that, minutes later, it was unexpectedly in my arms, wrapped in a towel. Was this really what my life came to? I felt like watching that baby goat's birth was enough birth control for me to decline his invitation to them come hang out in the barn with him afterwards.
Oh,
No. The audacity
Please.
of watching another animal giving birth and then
be
thinking
like,
like,
You're gonna get laid
not
in the barn that still smells like amniotic fluid. No. I am so grossed out. And look, I feel like I can get down with some I can get down with some rugged activities, but
this is.
too much.
You're up.
It's too much.
I can't. I can't.
The goat is done.
This is. Save me from this. This is awful. Oh my god.
okay. This one starts off with, which could start a conversation if you have any, but please tell me your embarrassing sex stories so I feel better. I just thought about the time a few years ago when a guy went down on me and we made eye contact and I waved for some reason. It's so unsexy. The idea that you'd be like, hi. Okay. I'm crying.
So when I wouldn't shave everything because I hate being bald. It's very triggering for me to be completely naked down there. So I would
Oh no.
just a little. And I was never looked down, like just enjoy it. Like I don't know. It's just I just looked down and I remember he was eating me out, looking like Hitler.
Just the landing strip right on the lip. Oh my
God. Oh my God. Kelsey. Oh my God.
Like, oh, that's not turn on.
Oh my
that's
God.
awful.
I don't know. Like it's just
I've farted. That's the most embarrassing
I've
thing.
had a lot of fear about that.
Yeah.
That's never happened to me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of just like, look, you gotta.
I was very relaxed.
You have to maintain everything
Yes.
before you go in.
Yes.
Before you go in for an encounter, like just make sure. That's why I get very nervous about like spontaneous encounters because I'm just like, I don't know if everything's if the
going
situation
to death.
has been taken care of.
What was that I did feel like it was fresh. I just didn't expect the landing strip
To
match
be, yeah.
phase exactly.
Waving.
Wow.
Waving.
Hi. I'm crying.
Oh my God. That's too
incredible.
much.
Okay. Whew, okay. Well, God, mine's not going to be funny so much as like. Okay. All right. Well, mine's not funny. It's
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
no. Okay, we're taking a turn.
though, okay.
Go
All
for us.
So, most recently, I met up with a guy from a dating app who admitted he didn't actually want to date me, but since he was a journalist, he was interested in seeing if I wanted to be a source/whistleblower for any info within the federal agency I worked at.
Whoa.
That is really fucking
Bold.
bold.
But we could also have sex if I want.
Oh, thank you.
High journalistic standards
Thank
there.
you for doing me that favor.
Oh my God.
How kind. The audacity.
The
Sorry, I'm still crying.
wow.
I know. I'm like, my eyeliner is going to start running.
She gone.
Was on a date with a girl who kept showing me pictures of different NBA players that she thinks are tall and handsome on her phone. Pretty much like a PowerPoint presentation.
Why? That's so weird.
Oh, have you seen this guy?
He's really tall
And handsome.
and handsome. Did you? Can you imagine?
No.
Somebody did that to you, or just showing you pictures of like random
All Victoria's Secret models?
Yeah.
I'd be like, what are we doing here?
What's happening?
Do I need to be here for
God.
this?
This one, in keeping in line with embarrassing things that happened, this came from a server. I once saw a guy shake his date's hand when she reached over to grab some bread.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Amazing.
He relived every argument with his ex-wife in glorious Technicolor.
Oh,
You're
geez.
not ready to be dating.
He
Not a
whined
therapist.
about all his problems and told me he was still in love with his wife and still fancied her. Then asked if we'd be seeing each other again. I told him no.
You can call. You have your ex-wife's number, so
Yeah, maybe-
you can give that a go.
maybe
Yeah, bring her up.
Maybe reassess.
Yeah.
Evaluate where you're at in your life.
God.
Okay. I went on a date with a guy from work, and in the middle of our appetizers, I turned to notice a woman taking my picture with her cell phone.
I'm sorry?
I smiled and posed, and then I asked him what kind of shit he got me into, because obviously this was a place he goes to often. The bartender knew his name. Red flag, right? Uh-huh. It was about 6 minutes later when a very angry, very sweaty, tall, beautiful brunette came running in and nearly snatched his ass off the bar stool to ask him if I was helping him work on himself.
God damn.
They got kicked out of the restaurant and fought in the parking lot while I ate the food he paid for.
Oh my God. Well, you're like, well, I mean, not going to let a good meal
Dinner
go to waste.
and a meal, or a meal and a
show.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at that Fish concert last night. Just not
say no
my
more.
not my idea for the record for
Yeah.
the listeners.
Yeah.
It was not on me. But I have never seen so many fucked up people in one place.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood Bowl, tons of people.
Are you concerned about how all of them got home?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, because on our way out, there was this couple fighting. Not they weren't fighting. They weren't fighting. And I don't even think they were a couple because she was drunk and screaming at him. But it was playful. But she was like, just go back to your shitty life and your shitty wife. And I was like, oh. Ooh.
You're perked up. You're like, this,
Vacuuming
now
the-
this is the concert I want to see.
Vacuuming
Yeah,
the
this
bowl.
is what I'm here for. Yeah.
Vacuuming the Hollywood
This
Bowl.
is my jam band.
Oh, man.
Okay. The guy would moan every time after taking a sip of his drink. The entire night, I kept thinking how I'm being pranked for a YouTube video or something. Turns out he just moans.
Oh. Can you imagine if you fell in love with that person, how much you would want to fucking kill them?
Yeah, you really
That would be the thing. That you'd be like, if you don't shut the fuck up when you think violence.
I Literally. Okay, so my husband's aunt is a Hummer.
Did you hear that tiny take a breath
Yes.
from both Christina
Yes.
and I at the same time?
Hummer.
So she like will be in the middle, like just her pause is a hum, and I'm like, you don't really notice it until like you're around her for a period of time, and I'm like, oh, she literally. I caught myself doing that the other day, and I was like,
I'm becoming.
oh no! I had like a full on like
No.
like pause. I was like, what am I? Never.
Yeah. Do you ever look at your own behavior and you're like, no. That's a path we can't go down.
No.
Cannot
Now,
shut it down.
and I will say this. Anthony does that. Not all the time. No. The like, if he's drinking something that he's like, this is delicious. He's like, and I'm like, oh my God. If you don't.
Satan one more time. Satan one more goddamn time.
It is one of those things that you could be like, oh, that's cute. And then like
first time.
several years in, you're like, if you fucking do that.
I can't
Satan.
stand it right now.
Satan. I dare you.
Well, see, here's the thing. I snore, but I also do something frequently.
Yeah.
I like reverse snore, where
You
I
hum and sleep.
I
Yes,
hum in
that's
my
right.
sleep.
That's right.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it's always the same note, and it's just over and over again. So I'll be like,
No. Eric is a saint. Because I swear to God,
yeah,
to
that's what
God.
he deals with.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my
can you
God.
ima-
Does he
like,
snore?
5 years from now?
Sometimes.
5 years from now? My favorite thing is that your pillow over your face.
What happened?
My favorite thing to do with Chris is that I insist that I don't snore because I'm a lady. He's like, man,
Do you
snore?
snore?
No.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
No, of course I don't snore. But Chris insists that I do, and I'm like, you're just wrong. You're flat out wrong.
Don't be jealous.
I
be
don't
weird.
think that I snore. I've never gotten any complaints from anybody. So I'm assuming I do not snore.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
I think that I might probably, if I've been drinking, that's probably a big trigger. I can't breathe very well, which we all know.
Yeah.
So that's also,
That,
Yeah.
it would track. Yeah.
It would track. All right. So next one. Wasn't going to go on a date with this guy, but my friends convinced me to go. It was at his house, and he peed off the porch while I stood next to him. And then he made and cooked burgers without washing his hands.
Oh, no. Look,
Piss burger.
peeing in front of you already when on a first
Fucking no.
is a hard pass. Then taking your hands from your sweaty dick and touching ground
Forming
beef.
the patties.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He's like puts it right on the
Oh, no. Calm down. That's fucking disgusting. I am disgusted.
And then I ate nothing. Could you imagine?
Oh, my God.
Why?
What's wrong with people?
Why do men think that they can just pee wherever they want? Like,
I mean, I gotta
stop
be
it.
honest. I gotta be honest.
Christina.
If I had a dick, I would too.
No,
I 100% would too.
You wouldn't wash your hands?
Well, I would wash after that,
Oh.
but I would
off the
I
side
would
of the porch?
piss everywhere. I am so jealous of that ability to just literally unzip, whip something out, and piss.
Look, I
Do you
am
know
too,
how
but I don't
annoying
think that
going
I-
to the bathroom is.
Yeah, no, I know.
The way that, like, men are
like-
just so bold. Like, they just pull it out wherever.
On a
And I'm
date?
like, you cannot.
Yeah, that's
Stop.
weird. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
In park, like, just,
Ugh.
like, all
You can
over
get
the place.
arrested for shit like that in the park.
Stop
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
not
It's,
pee
like,
in your
it's a
pants.
blessing that we have to, like, undress to, because
Yeah.
look,
Oh, and God forbid we're wearing like a fucking jumpsuit or jumper.
I'm wearing. I realize that I'm wearing like a jumper right now, and I've got sweatpants on over it. And I went pee, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" It's like
a whole
It's
fucking
a whole
chore.
thing.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
I don't know. You could wear those pants that you wore the other
Oh,
day.
seriously?
Open crotch. That solves the problem.
There you go.
I was like, God damn it, pickles! I didn't notice when I put it on.
So
walking
pickle,
around all
like
day.
your dog
must have
ate the
jumped.
crotch out
Yes.
of?
He ate it. No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he is a dirty pervert. My dog is a fucking dirty pervert. If I don't put my underwear in the hamper,
No, are you
he
serious?
takes it out. He loves panties. He's a little fucking freak.
I am never looking at your dog the same way again.
Never.
That is
Pickles.
so
gross,
Weird.
It's gross.
awful.
That's pretty gross.
I would not like that.
I don't like it. I don't like that. I got to be honest with you. It is the reason I don't have a male dog. I never have. I've never had a male
Little
dog
freaks.
because you guys know
Freak
my
on a
two
leash.
things. My two things.
Freak on a leash.
The
you
one,
don't like the
I don't
lipstick.
like balloons, and I fucking hate when dogs hump me. Like nothing gets me grossed out further than a fucking dog humping
And
me.
you don't like the red rocket.
No.
Yeah, the red rocket is uncomfy.
Leatherface gets a really large
He
one.
does, and
He
I've seen it.
He has the biggest dick ever.
For such
too.
a tiny
For
dog.
such a tiny dog.
Let's
It's really
never
gross.
talk about this again. Can we cut this out? This is disgusting.
It is gross.
It is really gross.
I mean, I mean, my cats aren't little weird freaks like that, but like they definitely. Anytime they're like, I'm like, I don't even want them in the. If I'm like masturbating or something, they get kicked out.
God, yes.
Yeah,
100%. I would never. No.
I would never subject my babies to that.
Never.
They don't need to see me like that.
No.
Okay.
No.
I am your mother.
I'm their mother. Oh my God, this is.
Oh my
we are
God.
off the fucking
I know.
rails.
I
once
know.
again.
I know. One more, and then we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Or just a single one. So who's got the funniest one?
Okay, I've got one that you guys will appreciate.
Okay.
One time I was on a dinner date with this girl and she asked me what I wanted to order. I told her I was still trying to decide and she shook her head and said, "Nope, I can't do another Libra," and then got up and left.
Thank
No,
you.
no.
Absolutely not.
I've been down this road. I thought I could do it. I can't do it. You're indecisive. I'm leaving right now. I haven't decided yet what I want to eat. No, I can't do another
can't.
Libra.
Amazing. That's Stan a queen right there.
There it is.
She knows what she wants.
Listen,
Exactly.
You gotta know when to hold them.
Yeah, she knows her deal breakers.
Know when to fold them.
Respect.
Know when
Yeah.
to walk away. And
know when to run.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, on that note,
Exactly. If you guys have a story, be it short or long, or you just want to say hi, stop by our one-stop shop of websites, myworstatepodcast.com. And we love you so much.
cheers.
Cheers.